How's it going, guys and ladies? I know many of you have seen our new website at the various seminars. However, the rundown we give at the seminars isn't very in-depth, and a few of you have asked how to navigate it or find certain things. So I figured I would just make a quick video that just runs through every kind of option that is available there. So we'll just start with the website address is WIHOAUtah.com. It works for mobile and desktop as well. And the reason we really wanted to make this website was to create a kind of a one-stop shop for all of our officials. This is a place where we will have rule books, announcements, trainings, because we're going to have monthly video trainings coming up soon. Any tournament rules or anything like that that are coming up will all be hosted here, so that you don't have to run into situations where maybe a tournament hasn't provided rules to the scorekeepers and there are questions. You can access it on your phone. Every year we will update the new seminars when they come out. And we will try to keep this as up to date as possible. So if you have anybody that is late registering or has questions about the requirements, they can come here and look at the requirements for the seminars that we have in the state. This year was a rule change year, so if you click on this rule changes here, you can download. You just click on these and it will provide you with the PDFs of the summaries, the new rule and casebook, the emphasis and standard of play. And here, hopefully there's going to be a new one coming out soon, but we're also trying to get this kind of comparison that has USA Hockey, the NFHS, which is high school rules, and then the NCAA. So the differences between those three rule books. So those of you that do work across different rule books can kind of see where the differences lie at a quick glance. If I come back here to the main page, like I said, we're going to have monthly video trainings. We don't have any up there just yet because the first one will be coming up, I believe, on September 30th or so. We will make an announcement for that when that's happening. But right now we just have a bunch of video playlists. So all of the USA Hockey Zoomcasts, or the ones that have been previously posted, are on here. You can click to watch, or you can pull it up and look through the different topics to see if there's something you find interesting or you have questions about. These are very, very good resources for you to go over. Then we've got the Team Stripes instruction. This one's really just a funny video, but they go over a lot of really quick tutorials on how to call different penalties, how to break up fights for those of you that may run into those working juniors, helping your partners in 2-man and 3-man systems, positionings for different linesmen and referees. And then we also created a section for the Team Stripes podcast. That's actually a pretty good resource to listen to how some upper level officials handle games. They also go over a lot of NHL video clips to talk about how they may or may not have called something. So that's a good place to just kind of, I use it when I'm driving to and from the rink to just get in the mood for refereeing, I guess I would say. And so once we do have our video trainings, there will be a new section of our recorded Zoom calls. So those of you that may not be able to attend those can still get the instructional resources from those. Coming back to the main page here, we also have a section for WIHOA news. So any of the recent changes that have happened will be up here. We just had the leadership change with Tim moving on to RIC and Andy taking over as president. So there's an article on that. There's an article on the high school changes. USA Hockey rule changes, and any local team major events that will impact us will also be up here. As many of you have heard, we have a new mentorship program that is starting. So you can come to the mentorship page. There's a little bit of information here, how to contact Sarah Henderson, who is our lead on this. And then there is a form for you to fill out if you're interested in being mentored or being a mentee, or being a mentor or mentored, I guess I should say. So fill out that form, get a hold of us. We really want to find ways to support all of our officials, whether you're brand new or not. We want to make sure that you are getting what you want out of officiating and are advancing the way that you would like to. So fill out those. Let us know kind of where you're at and what you would like to become. We've got some upcoming events posted here. I think the last one we had was our golf tournament, so that's passed. But anything that's coming up, we'll make an announcement here as well as on the social media sites. Something new with WIHOA is the used gear site. So you can email us, you can fill out this form. This form just brings you to a Google form where you can post all of your things and add images. And we will post them up here for sale. Anybody that has used gear, please use this so that we can help out newer officials coming in who need gear and may not have the funds to get those. It's really an easy way to get rid of some of the stuff that is living in a dark corner of your basement somewhere, while also helping our local officials. As we move down, you can see our board here as well as our RIC. If you want to have any information on our members, you can just click on there and get a little bit of a profile, see what they've done in the past, why they like being on the board, and things of that nature. And if you didn't know the board, this is an easy way to get to know some of the people that are working to make sure WIHOA is moving forward. Then we've got another section that just has the very latest news going on here. We've got some affiliates. We don't quite have sponsors yet, but I promise we're working on that. But if you click on here, these links will take you to Utah Amateur Hockey or to the Utah High School Hockey site, if you ever feel the need to join those. Then we've got our links to our Instagram and our Facebook, and then just some navigation down here at the bottom. The navigation at the bottom mirrors the navigation up top. So you go to About WIHOA, it has a little bit of information about WIHOA as well as a frequently asked question page. Then we've got a photo gallery. These images usually come out of the team pages, whatever images they take. I will scour the internet to find some images so that any of you working games can come here and find pictures of yourself to have. And similarly, if you have any images that you would like posted here or on our Instagram or Facebook, just send them over to me. You can use an email, which is down here at the bottom, because there is a boatload of images in there now. Just wihoa.web@gmail. You can send me images and I will post them as soon as possible. Then we have our WIHOA News. You can either click on this or use the drop-down menu. We've got WIHOA News here, and then we've got like an annual meeting recap. Something new we are trying to do moving forward is to kind of showcase our officials who have reached certain milestones. So somebody that has worked their first game, lined their first three-man, wore the bands for the first time, worked college juniors, travel, anything that you think is important and you want to either let us know about or you know somebody has reached a milestone, let us know and we can get them posted on here because we think those things are important and we want to be able to showcase our officials and their achievements. So look for this to start filling up this season so that we can kind of make a big deal out of everybody else's big deal, I guess. All right, so now we're moving on to rules. If you click on the Know the Rules tab, this is kind of a main hub for our different sections of rules. So we've got USA Hockey, ACHA, or the USPHL. They both use the NCAA rulebook. And then we've got Utah High School. Utah High School does have often some different procedures of how they want things done. We don't have anything new this year just yet, but when those come out, they will be posted here so that you have quick and easy access to them while you're working games. USA Hockey, here we've got our rule change summary, the rule books, the points of emphasis, as well as all of the officiating manuals that USA Hockey has. So the basic, advanced, intermediate, and the 4 official manual. And just like everything else, if you click on them, it gives you the PDF, which you can download or print or just use digitally. And if we come back here, same thing for the ACHA and USPHL. We've got a game ops manual, the rule book, as well as the NCAA tends to update their rule books or how things should be called throughout the year. And so this link will bring you here to see if there's any new updates. And we don't have the tournaments on here, but when we do have tournaments, you can get the tournament rule resources here. A lot of times there will be different penalty times, different rules like Gretzky rules and things like that. And so we will have those posted here just in case you run into an instance where a scorekeeper may not have printed out versions of the tournament procedures. So you're wondering about overtimes and things like that. You can just come here real quick on your phone because you really should have your phone in the score box for rule references if you run into trouble anyway. And so you should be able to look this up real quick if there's questions about timeouts, overtimes, ties, things like that. So make sure you know where this is at. Now for our current official, we've got a whole new section for you guys and ladies. Here we've got our logins that we use often. So for Arbiter, for scheduling, those of you who work juniors, we've got Horizon here. And then for doing your online reports, game reports, we've got the USA Hockey there as well. And this will log you into your own account. So for doing modules or anything related to your USA Hockey profile, this will take you there as well. These links here just take you to the rule books and game operations that we've already covered. And then there is some new resources. So our new WIHOA training, Team Stripes Academy, which is a place that I have used in the past. It's $39.99. You can write that off as professional development, and they have some fantastic videos and resources for working in various systems, how to work in 4-man, how to work in 3-man, where you should be looking, what you should be looking for. They do a really great job, and they've got some NHL and higher level Canadian guys that run that program. So look at that if you're looking for some extra support. Then the USA Hockey Zoomcasts and the Team Stripes. Then for those of you who ask where to get gear, or you know somebody new that's looking for gear, this is a really good place to point them. We've got Officials Warehouse, we've got our local used gear, Zebras Club, Referees Closet, Team Stripes sells their own gear. I have their whistles, they're awesome. Hockey Ref Shop, e-bags, that's where a lot of us get our ref bags from. So check those out. If you have any training or gear or anything like that that you would like to, or you think would be helpful for any of our officials, let me know and I'll put it up on here. We've also got some links to our league schedules, or some of the league schedules that are available. As these change, I hope to get these updated as soon as possible. And if you know of leagues that have schedules that are available, please let me know and we'll get them up here. And then down here at the bottom, I know a lot of you are interested in getting evaluations so that you can start to advance and progress. You want some feedback, you want to know what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, and any kind of pointers. Come here and fill out this form. This links straight to the board, and we can get you hooked up with a mentor or with somebody to come out and evaluate you, work with you, and give you that feedback you need to advance. So just come here and fill out this form. Our process in the past has been a little less straightforward. You had to reach out to multiple people usually to get an evaluation. So use this and it makes it a lot easier for us. Lets us know what you want to be evaluated for. If you want to be evaluated in the 2, 3, 4 official system, as a linesman, as a referee, tell us about yourself and things like that. So our current officials, please use this as a resource, and if you know of anything that would help support you better, please reach out and we'll make sure to work it in. And then if you know of anybody who is interested in becoming an official, please point them this direction. It can be a little bit of a daunting and unknown process for anybody getting interested, and if you don't have the time to kind of walk them through what to do, just send them to our site for becoming an official, and it really just walks them step by step through what to do, gives them the links of where to go and what they're going to need to do. And then it also has that frequently asked questions page to answer any questions that they may have, and as well as just a quick contact form. We will update this with more contacts for the board specifically, but right now they can just reach out to us this way. All right, everybody, that is, I think, pretty much everything we've got in here right now. If there's anything at all that you would like to see on here, or that you think would be a good idea to have on our webpage, we are more than happy to update this and make it more tailor-made for our association and our officials. So please just reach out to any of us. You can email me directly, you can call me, Facebook me, I don't care, and I will make those changes as quick as possible. All right, everybody, have a great season.